Hi everybody, thanks so much for joining me for today's video. I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow tutorial using the Jaclyn Cosmetics Dear Mom palette or Luxe Legacy palette. I have the Dear Mom version. I kind of wish I would have waited for the Luxe Legacy version just because I like the packaging a little bit more, but either way I think this is great what Jaclyn did for her mom. I think it's super sweet. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going in with the first shade. It is Peanty Butter, and it's a great transition color. For me, it's the perfect shade. I'm just putting that in the crease, blending it upwards, blending it outwards. You know, the transition is not super precise, you know what I mean? You can be a little messy with it. And this is also a blending shade. It's going to help all the other shades blend out. And then we're going into this really pretty warm orangey brown. It's called Rachy, and putting that in the crease and in the outer V. I'm just doing a very simple eyeshadow look today. The lids are going to be very neutral, and then I'm going to do a pretty green on the lower lash line. I have been doing that just in general lately, doing simple lids and then just a really colorful lower lash line. I've been loving it. So after that, I'm taking this dark brown, and then after that, that's as dark as it's going to go. I'm using, that shade is Bad Mousy, and you can totally do this look during the day. You can do it at night. I love how versatile it is, and I'm telling you guys, it's so pretty. So I kind of felt like I dragged too much, you know, of those matte shades on my inner lid, so I just took a little bit of concealer and just blended it out so it's so that shimmer shade can be very bright. And the shimmer shade that I'm going to be using is Apple Pie. It's so pretty. Let me tell you, the shimmers in this palette are amazing. I do recommend going in just with your finger though on a brush, even, and I wet the brush too. It just wasn't really packing on really well, so I used my finger and then it was fine. Of course, I blended out the edges so everything looked nice and smooth, and I really am happy with it. The mattes aren't as easy to use as like Too Faced or ColourPop, but they're still pretty good. I can't complain. They're just not as like creamy smooth. They're more like on the drier side. Either way though, everything looked really good at the end, so I can't complain. I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer as per usual. And yeah, I'm just cleaning up my edges, covering up that discoloration I have underneath my eyes. I will tell you guys, when I first saw this palette, I was not impressed, but I wanted to buy it because I wanted to support Jaclyn, and anytime there's greens, olivey greens in an eyeshadow palette, I have to buy it. So I bought it for those two reasons, and even though it doesn't have a wow factor, I have got to tell you, this palette has everything that you need in it. You have warm tones, you have cool tones, you have transition colors, crease colors, all over the lid shades, brow bone highlights. You have everything in this palette. Speaking of which, I'm taking Biscuit. This is a great brow bone highlight if you have fair skin, putting that right underneath my eyebrow and blending it out. So overall, although it's nothing out of this world, it's like a one-stop shop. You have everything in this palette, so I really enjoy it, and I'm glad that I purchased it. Do you need it? No, but if you want one palette with everything, this is your go-to right here. I'm taking Tootsie, putting that on my lower lash line. I love this color so much. I think this is my favorite color in the palette. The eyeliner brush that I'm using is by Real Techniques. I get so many questions on it, guys. I'm so sorry, but I don't think they sell it anymore. It is a great brush though. Then I took a little bit of Moo, blended out Tootsie, and then I popped on some Ardell Wispies, and boom, the look is done. It's so simple, but it's so pretty and classy. And yeah, I really like this look, guys. If you want to see another tutorial, let me know. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!